Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. All right. Professor Griff, say something. How about this? Peace, fam. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1. Nope, we're not doing that today. All right. Trina B. Amir Bay. Peace. Trina B and Amir Bay. Do y'all have dictionaries? Because I'm gonna need y'all to help me out. All right. So if y'all can snatch your dictionaries. Reality, peace. Brian Whitehead, peace. So if a couple of y'all can snatch some dictionaries, I'd really appreciate that. I know I'm putting y'all to work on my broadcast, right? Let me see. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure the audio is right and it's not a delay. Rock Boss 74, peace. Let me see. Serious Minds. All right. Black Power, peace, man. It was good. All right, so this is gonna be real brief. I'm just testing out this platform. Hold on 1 second. Testing out the let me bring this down so I don't have to keep looking up. Okay, hold on. That, wow. Hold on. That's there. This, oh, that's there, and this is here. All right, cool. So I can keep my eyes right here. All right. All right, so the thing I want to discuss, as y'all can see, the mentor versus the jegna. All right, and some of these definitions and terms and concepts stolen from us, rewritten, and then force fed on us, and then applied by us who wanted to speak the King's English, tend to give us these kind of terms, but put us in a mental, and I want to say a spiritual chokehold. And this is why I was asking a few people that came on here earlier to get a dictionary, because we're actually going to look up some of these terms so we can kind of get this straight for ourselves. What I tend to do, since I have different dictionaries from different time periods, stiletto naturalist piece, I tend to cross-reference the definitions, all right, and then kind of reapply them, you know, as people see, as I see fit, depending upon what I'm doing. But today, I want to just do something very basic and go to dictionary.com, which is a tool that I think that's a good place for us to start. So if you go to dictionary.com it gives you the tool, hold on, where you can actually pull up a word, especially if some of these Greek words dealing with Greek mythology that we're going to deal with today. Some of these Greek words. So you might want to hit the tool where it allows you to, hold on, I might need some headphones. Let me see. All right. Check one. All right, here we go. All right, so what I'm doing now is I pulled up dictionary.com and I have the word in front of me. So once I have the word in front of me, then what I'm able to do is play the word in my ear to make sure the spelling is correct. And I think, especially when it comes to some of these kind of words, we have no idea. They say it's from the Latin. Hold on. So let me kind of run this back. All right. So first of all, peace to everybody that's on here. This is Professor Grip, as you already know from Serious Minds RNTV. It might say Serious Minds Radio in the corner or Serious Minds Radio RNTV. But we're talking about mentor and or jegna. All right. As we make our way, make our way back to ourselves. All right. I think it's very imperative that we start applying the terms and phrases that we need to apply to affect us on a soul level. All right. Not only on an intellectual, mental level, but on a soul level, and start replacing these words so we can begin to re-educate ourselves. There's a degree of unlearning that we have to do, but all right, we'll make that happen in the process. So I took some headphones, I plugged it in, I pulled up dictionary.com so you can actually hear the word being pronounced the way it should be pronounced in your ear. I'm not one to speak the King's English, but I do know that if we master this language, we'll be a lot more effective with communicating and going after our people that's trapped and stuck in this English language, because out of the 1,000 different dialects on the continent, we speak, write, read absolutely none of them. The vast majority of us. All right, so let me see if I can share my screen. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Let me see what I want to pull up. I think it's this. Let me see what happens. I don't want all that stuff. I don't know what that advertisement is about. All right, so let me see if this works. Telemachus. All right. And there's another one I want to put in. I want to go. All right, there's another one. Of course, you have to wait for their website to catch up. It's not giving it to me just yet, but Odysseus and Telemachus. All right. King of Ithaca. I wonder if that had anything to do with Ithaca, New York. Odysseus, and Telemachus. Okay. Let me stop sharing because I got to get y'all back. All right. All right. So that's just a tool that some of y'all can kind of use so we can kind of keep up with ourselves. All right. All right. So let me just kind of run through this real quick because we don't have a lot of time. All right. It says the word mentor. Now, this is the math. It says, let us discuss the word mentor. Many have not received the academic, and why we as the Africans should use a different vernacular or different term, the math. The word mentor was a beautiful epilogue of history of the word mentor given by our brother Mwali Mukebe Mani Baruti, in which he discusses why that is not the word for African people and why we should not use the term. We should use another term, but let us get into the math first. In Greek mythology, mentor is the adult male whom Odysseus, the protagonist in the Odyssey, trusted to raise and protect his son, Telemachus, as he traveled the world in search of adventure. Mentor, however, apparently had other plans that went beyond mere development of Telemachus' cognitive skills. All right. His intentions as a Greek were of homosexual intent. Historically, in European culture, when sons are left in the hands of adult males, they become their sexual victims or consorts. All right. Greek society did not distinguish sexual desire or behavior by the gender or the participants, but rather by the role that each participant played in the sex act. That of active, penetrator or passive penetrator. Wow. So either you were active penetrator or passive penetrator. All right. Also, the most widespread and socially significant form of same-sex sexual relations in ancient Greece was between adult men and pubescent or adolescent boys, known as, let me look the word up. Hold up. I need some English majors in here. PED. Pederasty. Don't know what that word means. Pederasty, meaning boy love. Pederasty means boy love. But let's see how to pronounce it so we can get the pronunciation of it right. All right. Bear with me for a second. Not cool with these Greek homosexual pedophilia kind of terms. Pederasty. Okay, I got it now. Pederasty. Okay. So now, in Greece, was pederasty, meaning boy love. It was a relationship between an older male and an adolescent youth. A boy was considered a boy until he was able to grow a full beard. And this is what makes using Greek term mentor, a name directly descended from the mythical character Mentor, extremely problematic for African people. However, how we should use the term that we should be using is jegna. Africans should use the term jegna, not mentor. When honoring those Africans who unselfishly put so much of their energy into training our youth to be adult warriors and scholars, jegna is a word taken from the the Amharic language of Nubia. It refers to those who are altruistically committed out of an unqualified duty to their people and nation to teach our children the art of science of a political, conscious adulthood, or articulated by Wade Noble's Jegna, which are those special people who have been tested in struggle or battle, demonstrated extraordinary and unusual fearlessness, shown determination and courage in protecting his or her people, land, and culture, shown diligence in dedication to our people, produced an exceptionally high quality of work, and dedicated themselves to the protection, defense, nurturance, and development of youth, our young people, by advancing our political place in our culture, in the world and in our culture. All right, Jegna versus mentor. All right, look up K. Bomani Baruti's work. In Madamu K. Bomani Baruti's work, homosexuality and the feminization of the African male. All right, so look the term up, understand what both terms mean, and then you decide for yourself. All right, whether you want to use Jegna or mentor. All right, if you have any questions, the live chat is open on the right-hand side. I'm only going to be on it for a few minutes because I'm testing the platform to see whether or not how this thing on YouTube works. All right. Thanks to Rick Mathis, I got the green screen popping in back of me. I can put different images up, which is a beautiful thing. Just so y'all know, in case you have other educators out there that kind of want to kind of duplicate this thing, I'm on the Zoom platform. Go to www.zoom.us. All right. And so why do we use mentor so much if that is known history? Simply because we haven't made our way out of those people's thinking, our oppressors' thinking, into our own thinking. But Trina B, once we start establishing schools, study groups, and educating our own young people, we'll move away from their terms and we'll start to use our own terms. That's the best way I can answer that. All right. Let me see. Chat more. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go into more. Invite. Let me see how it'll allow me to invite people. All right, give me a second, y'all. I'm waiting for the next question to come through, but between now and then, let me invite some people. All right, I see it now. How the hell would it let me invite some people? I can go here and invite people. I got groups set up in my contacts. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me invite Griff. Now let me invite my daughter and see if she responds. Oh, wow. All right. All right, so since we're live and we're talking about namaste, Griff. So this all relates to Valentine's Day. Yes, it does. And normally, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing ties that back into Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, dealing with the Vesica Piscis. And also in my book, I deal with the signs. In my book here, I deal with the signs and symbols of and how this relates back to the mentor and how the mentor, and it refers back to the gymnasium also, because the gymnasium was the place in ancient Greece and in Greece, pardon me, where they actually broke the young boy and broke his manhood. It was the gymnasium. The mentor had groups of young men in the gymnasium. So But you're absolutely correct, Vaughn. Vaughn, this has a lot to do with Valentine's Day. And we should look up who Saint Valentine is. What's the name of that book you was holding? It's my book I wrote, Symbology. All right. The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop, Book 2 by Professor Griff, yours truly. All right. Let me put it here for you. All right. For the few minutes we have left, any other questions? I'm getting in the habit of coming on every day to do like 30 to 45 minutes and talk about some things that are in the news, but talk about some things that might not be in the news. 7 True Allah. I got to hit you back, 7 True Allah. Peace to the God. What's good? Hold on. All right. We got to hit 7 True Allah back. Anyway, any more questions? What's the name of the book? All right. So hopefully at different times of the day, I can't establish a certain time of the day when I can actually come up on here. But now that I know that the process works, to let everybody know to subscribe to Serious Minds RNTV here on YouTube. All right, that's Serious Minds. All right, so hopefully this video will go out, and we could kind of repost it, send it back out to people so people can kind of subscribe to let them know that this is where we're going to be, here and Facebook. All right, I think I can knock them out both at the same time. Set up my phone on Facebook and set up the YouTube going through Zoom on here so we can knock them both out at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the class starts next Wednesday night. All right, next Wednesday night. Let me see if I can put the information up here. 25th. I know it's a lot for me to be posting, but the class starts Wednesday night, the study group. Join the study group so we can dive into, the study group is 2 hours long. All right. It's only $17 a month with a subscription of 3 months. All right. Go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. We have to get together and we have to study. All right. Information like this coming from our scholars and our elders, we got to piece apart. We got to study and we got to break it down. Today is just a sample of some of the things that we might be doing inside the study group. We have to learn and develop studying habits. All right. We have to be able to communicate with each other without debating and arguing. All right. All right. So let's do this in a very mature way. I'm sure we can do that. All right. So I don't think this thing is letting me do this. Hold on one second. Let me take part of it. All right. I think it'll let me do it this way. It's only going to let me put in half. So I'm going to put in this half. And then it'll let me put in the other half. All right. All right. We're learning as we grow. As we grow and we climb, we're pulling up people behind us. All right. That's the information for the study group next Wednesday. But like I said, I'll be on here every day, basically dealing with the news and what's going on around us in the world, locally as well as globally. All right. Anyone have any more questions? The book is called Symbology, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop. Yours truly, Professor Griff. Book 1. Oh, wow. And book 2. All right. Book 1 and book 2. And you can order them directly from me. Just go to the same address. Go to www.paypal.me/. Professor Griff Corp. Oops, remove any. You're right. Edit and try again. It won't let me post it. All right, but go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff. I got to take that feature off there so I can post some things. All right. All right. I got 5 more minutes, my little 30 minutes. I'm trying to do every day. I'm trying to stick to it to develop the schedule because I won't be coming on Wednesday nights any longer because that's the night we're going to do the study group. So I'm going to come on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, probably lecturing somewhere on Saturday, and I'll probably do something on Sunday if need be. All right, probably not Sunday, probably need to rest because Monday night I have to do this thing with Brother Rich. All right, any more questions? Any more questions? Hold on, let me see if Soleil is actually watching this. Oh, I think I got a message. Let me see. Peace. Are you able to check it out? I'm still on for the next 4 minutes. All right. All right, so we got 3 minutes left. Anyone want to ask any questions? I'm just testing out the platform. All right, so yeah. All right, I'm glad y'all stuck with me today to test out the platform. Now that we know it works. All right, what's tomorrow? Friday. I'll see y'all Friday. I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime. All right. Listen, I got an entire library here of stuff we can go over, and there's things happening every day, all right, in the world. So let's pull those things in. Let's get together on here and let's reason. Gemini Visions, Infinity, just in time for tax season, folks. Invest in yourself. You're right about that. Invest in yourself. Thank you. Really appreciate that, sis. All right. Any more questions? I've developed that concept from the cat up on the block. You get $1,000. Of course, you might want some sneakers or some gear, a shirt or a book or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a few dollars and doing that. But you got to figure out what you're going to do with the other $950. All right. Take care of some basic needs, but at least you got to take at least $250 of that $1,000 and reinvest it back into yourself. All right. That's going to get you the next $1,000. That's just basic grinding, hustling 101. All right. Every day we rise and grind. Right or wrong. What's the brother's name? Damien on Shark Tank. Rise and grind. All right. Like Sister Gemini said, reinvest back into yourself. All right. We got 2 more minutes. Any questions? Any other questions? So make sure you'll sign up for the class. It's Wednesday night, first class, October 25th. And what we're going to talk about racism. All right. Once we talk about racism, the next Wednesday night, we're going to dive into Ishaka Musa Barashango's work dealing with these holidays. All right. African people and European holidays. I'm excited about it. It's beautiful. We get the dialogue. We get the reason. All right. We get to debate one another in love, in a loving environment. And it stays inside of us. We're not posting it up on YouTube or none of that stuff. It's a subscription-based study group. You have to sign up. All right. Give me a call, 678-557-2919 in order to sign up. That's 678-557-2919 in order to sign up. Or you could just go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. $17 a month. I think in order to sign up, it's 3 times 17 is $51 to sign up. This is Professor Griff. My 30 minutes is up. I love y'all to life. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. There's no big I and little you. I am because we are. Therefore, I am. Everything for everyone and nothing for ourselves. This is Professor Griff. I'm signing out. Peace.